Hi everyone, it's Lubna from All Mediterranean Taste channel. New taste makes new recipes. Welcome back to a new episode with a new recipe. Today I'm showing you how to make restaurant quality sweet French style crepes. Since we are in fall and apple season, I'm making crepes filled with homemade caramelized apples and topped with the most delicious homemade caramel sauce. It's my family's favorite treat. These ultra thin and delicate crepes have the best buttery crisp edges. It's a great recipe to make over the fall. My family and I love to go apple picking every fall season to enjoy making our French crepes filled with fresh picked apples. The homemade caramel sauce tastes way better than any store-bought, and it's very simple to make. All the steps are super easy with simple ingredients. So let's start! First, we will start by preparing the caramel sauce, because it needs time to cool to room temperature. Over low heat, place a medium saucepan. Combine 1 cup light brown sugar packed. Add 4 tablespoons unsalted butter, half cup cold heavy cream, half teaspoon sea salt. The salt balances the taste of the caramel, so do not skip it. And 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. Whisk all the ingredients until well combined. Now simmer for no longer than 8 to 10 minutes by whisking constantly. Keep in mind that the sauce thickens more as it cools. Remove the saucepan from the heat, let it cool, then transfer the caramel sauce into an airtight jar. Save it in the fridge for up to 2 weeks. We use this easy homemade caramel sauce to top ice creams, waffles, pumpkin cheesecakes, and everything you can put caramel over. Once you try it, you will never want a store-bought again. Very simple to make. Now I'm going to make my caramelized apples. I'm using 4 medium red rum apples that I got from apple picking. You can use any different kind of apples you have available at home. Cut the apples into halves, then into quarters. Remove the core, then peel them. Squeeze a little bit of fresh lemon juice over the peeled apples to keep them from discoloring. Now over your cutting board, chop the apples into very small and thin pieces. Then transfer all your chopped apples in a large bowl. Over medium heat, place a large skillet. Once it's warm, add all the chopped apples, half cup granulated sugar, 1.5 teaspoons ground cinnamon, 2 tablespoons fresh squeezed lemon juice, and 2 teaspoons lemon zest. Then mix all the ingredients together. You will notice that the sugar and the apples will release some water. Keep mixing until the water is evaporated and the apples become soft, tender, and caramelized. It will take for about 10 to 15 minutes. Remove the pan from the heat, then transfer the caramelized apples into a medium bowl to cool, then set it aside. Now I'm going to prepare my French crepes batter. Start by the wet ingredients. In a blender, place 2 cups whole milk, add 2 large eggs, 2 tablespoons unsalted melted butter, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1 cup all-purpose flour, and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Cover your blender tightly with a lid and blend well until it's well combined. Scrape down the size of the blender as needed. Transfer the batter into a large mixing bowl, then set it aside just for a few minutes to let the bubbles go down. Over medium heat, place a 10-inch non-stick pan or a non-stick fry pan. Heat up your pan for a little. Brush the top with a little dot of butter. Now pour 1/3 cup of the butter into your pan, or just enough to coat the bottom of the pan you are using. While you are adding the butter with one hand, use the other hand and swirl the pan at the same time to get an even coating at the bottom. Once the edges are golden brown, use a thin-edged spatula and slide it under the crepe. Then flip the crepe over. Twist the crepe constantly with your hand while it's cooking to get an even and a nice golden color on the second side. Then transfer the crepe over a carrying board or a large plate. The less butter you use, the larger you stretch the crepes and the thinner they will be. I twirl the pan so that the butter stretches as far as it can go. If you don't do this, your crepes will be pretty thick and will taste different. Make sure you are using a thin-edged spatula to flip your crepe over, because it will help you to get easily under the crepe and flip it over. It will take you 3 to 4 minutes per side to cook the crepe, or until you get such a nice and beautiful golden color in both sides. Repeat the same process with the remaining butter and coat in the pan with the butter as needed. Once all your crepes are at room temperature, you can stack them. Now everything is ready to serve. Place your crepe over a carrying board, then drizzle 2 tablespoons of our homemade caramel sauce all over the crepe. Use a large spoon to spread it evenly. Place 2 tablespoons of our caramelized apples on the left bottom edge of the crepe. Now fold the crepe in half, then in half again to create a fan or a triangle. Then place it over a serving plate. You can also fold them as burritos, but this is my favorite way to serve my crepes. It's easy and my crepes look super fancy. Once you're done, garnish with some walnuts. And drizzle some of our homemade caramel sauce to decorate all your crepes. Now dust some powdered sugar over them. And that's it! We have made the perfect French-style apple crepes with caramel. I'm hungry now and I can't resist them. The smell in my kitchen is fabulous and they look super tasty. It's super delicious. Bon appétit! Thank you for joining me today in my kitchen, and I hope you enjoy watching this video. If you like this recipe, share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the little icon bell down to get notifications every time we post a new recipe. The ingredients and all the steps to make this recipe are in the description box down, with the links for my Facebook and Instagram pages, including my email address. I see you next time with new taste and new recipe.